Hello friends, join me as I take you on our Crafty Cruise Getaway. We left out of Jacksonville, Florida. Here I am with my uniform on, and we get to the ship, and Mary Ellen helped us get all of our supplies on through security, and up the ramp we go. I am pulling the wagon, Brandy is pushing the wagon. About halfway up, Bill decides to help us.
Y'all have fun. Enjoy it.
Here we are on the ship. We made it on the ship with all of our supplies. Now we go to set up so everyone can come and check in and get registered for the crafting classes. The first night at dinner, we met up with a lot of the friends that came to craft with us. We enjoyed a delicious dinner with them and some of their spouses, and even took a few selfies with some of the crew members for the scavenger hunt. Now it's day one and we are ready to craft. We are setting up, not without a few hitches the first day, but with Brandy, Trish, and Kay on my side, we got it set up pretty quick. We had some amazing sponsors with some amazing prizes to give away, and now we are ready to craft.
Such a dream. Y'all get to see us and all the time crafting, the ones that watch us, and y'all don't know how grateful we are. When we say thanks for watching, that's from the heart.
And we mean it from the bottom of our heart.
For making it my own DIY. My channel is 4 years old. Yeah. I am a stay-at-home mom or work-from-home mom. I live in Alabama, southern Alabama. Yeah. I am about 45 minutes away from Mobile. Yeah. The home of Mardi Gras, by the way. Yes, but I have lived in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama.
That's what we said. Tell us about your crafting style.
Yes. My crafting style, it's kind of changed over the past few years. I used to be primarily like a rustic farmhouse, and it's more now toward kind of a woodland, natural, rustic vibe. I feel like that is my seat. I feel like after all of the time that I've been doing it, that's my comfort zone, and I get the best response on those videos. So I feel like that's what I should be doing. Friends, you doing?
Yeah. How old were you when you made what was your very first craft you ever made? Were you always a crafter?
Oh, I've always done something. I've always done floral arrangements and wreaths in my home. When I was a teenager, I drew and painted and things like that.
Yeah, cool.
I've always kind of been
fun, and I have met so many incredible people on this journey, these ladies included. I'm married to a wonderful man named Rowdy, and he is super laid back. Rowdy Knight. No, he's super laid back.
That's a great name.
He's super awesome. I have 3 adult children, 10 grandchildren.
Woo!
I'm a hairstylist by day and a crafter by night. I wish I could retire and just be in the craft cottage 24/7. I have a beautiful craft cottage. God has blessed us so much, and it's not a she shed. You call it a she shed, you go to the doghouse. Shed, it's beautiful. We got a super good deal on Facebook Marketplace. It was all pretty much finished out, and we just did a few little tweaks to it to make it mine. And I love it. I would live out there if I could. But I love rustic. I love using scrap wood. I'm a junker necker. I'm picking stuff up off the curb. I'm stopping. My husband will stop for me. He loves Dollar Tree. He loves to stop on the curb and pick stuff up for me. He will say, I saw this on the side of the road. You didn't pick it up for me? Yeah. Anyway, he's a good supporter.
Do you have a video already with a craft cottage?
Yes, I have. It's a craft cottage tour.
Oh, I don't
Craft cottage tour on my channel. Yes. It's evolved a little bit since then. That was kind of early on, but yeah. Yes. Yes, Joseph in the back of the room.
Joseph, you count.
Thank you. I was offended. Did your husband lose his garage when you started crafting too?
No, he has a huge big 30 by 40 shop.
I used to.
No, I have a corner for my power tools, I'm saws, and my big old spindle stash. If you watch my channel, and my spindle stash that's dwindling because I'll give you a little hint of
Tomorrow?
the last day is I brought some spindles, but I'm sharing some of my spindle
Y'all are gonna
stash
get
with you.
Y'all, this was my crazy dream for us to be able to do this. These ladies ladies have been so supportive and followed me through this
Okay.
dream. They've let me be bossy.
Brandy.
They are absolutely the best, and I'm so thankful for them. My name is Trish Steele. My given name is Patricia, but my father was on my prominent security. Our security gentleman was his heart. He's going to have to stay with us anytime we're using scissors.
I wasn't able to use a lot of Trisha's little speech because there was a lot of crew members and security talking in the background. But Kay and Brandy had an awesome class on this deco mesh wreath, how to make a beautiful bow, and a little sign with a decal on it to go on the wreath. Everyone had a great time learning new techniques, laughing, making new friends. We even had a couple of gentlemen in our classes that kept us laughing and having a great time. My best friend was my roommate, my best friend since 1988. We had families that came on the cruise. We had great dinner time, dress-up times, and then our first stop was at Nassau. We got off the ship. We did a little bit of shopping at the straw market and enjoyed each other's company, enjoyed the sunshine, and just enjoyed a day off the ship in the beautiful, beautiful Bahamas. My stepmom, my best friend, and I with that beautiful blue water. Now, after dinner that night, we had the Pink Flamingo gift exchange. It was a blast. It's very similar to the other gift exchanges that you might be familiar with, where we each brought a gift with a set dollar amount. Some people made beautiful homemade gifts. Some people brought crafting supplies, and we just had a blast. Our next stop the next day was at Half Moon Cay, and it was the most beautiful beach I've ever seen in my entire life. We anchored out in the ocean, and they took us to the beach by another boat. So there's our ship out in the ocean, and just look at that beautiful water, would you? We decided to get crafty on the sand and draw in the sand, and there we were. Then back on the ship for dinner, and Micah was our entertainment every single night. And could this little young man dance or what? I wish I could have left the audio in, but because of copyright, I couldn't leave it in. But he could dance, and don't really remember the name of this song, but I can sing it in my head. But everybody had a good time when Micah danced around our table. As you can well see, everybody was having a great time. Dinner was really nice. Most everybody joined us. Some people chose to have it with their family, which was great because it was their vacation. Now on to our last day at sea and our last day on the ship for another day of crafting. Everyone waited patiently as we passed out crafting supplies and got ready to do a spindle craft. We made these little miniature wreath holders and a little grapevine wreath, and they had options on making it their own, and I was so pleased with how everyone made theirs very different.
Ladies, here's y'all pair of scissors.
Some faux shiplap and just a beautiful bow, how to staple some greenery to it. And again, everyone's project, they made it their own, and everyone's looked so different and so beautiful. They mixed their own custom colors, and everyone just laughed and had a good time. There was a lot of good conversation. I believe that we made friends for a lifetime. And sadly, our day came to an end, and we had our final dinner, but there were mothers and daughters who came to Crafty Cruise with us. We had husbands and wives who came to Crafty Cruise. We had sisters who came to Crafty Cruise. We had best friends who came to Crafty Cruise. And the crafting cousins were not the only cousins who crafted and cruised on this ship. Here is the whole gang at the end of our first Crafty Cruise Getaway. Be sure and check out the link in the description box below to find out how you can join us in 2025 for the next Crafty Cruise Getaway. Thanks for watching.